I'm back. Make sure you go back to part one where I focus on what you need to stop overdoing when it comes to men. And that is stop obsessing, overthinking, and overanalyzing, and stop over romanticizing your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-boo. I don't care who the heck your ex is. It can even be an ex-friend. Stop over romanticizing him or her, right? And be honest and be real about the things that they have done that were not romantic, that got on your fucking nerves, that made you mad, that made you feel unworthy, that made you feel insecure, that made you feel jealous. Be honest about those particular things, okay? So I'm moving on. I told you I have my notes over here. I'm moving on to the third thing. And the third thing is to stop ODing, overdosing on wanting validation and attention from men. Whether you're out at a friend's house or you're out at the mall, or you're in a relationship and you're like, oh my God, he hasn't told me that I'm beautiful, right? You're relying way too much on a man to give you the worthiness and the love that you should be giving yourself. If you're seeking that validation, or even if you're feeling so insecure that you need him to tell you, everything's going to be okay, right? Obviously, as a woman, you want some type of reassurance. But if you are with somebody or you're talking to somebody with the hopes of being in a relationship and you cannot trust them, right? You cannot trust them, or you constantly need them to tell you you're beautiful and that you're worthy, that they're not cheating. If you feel that need that you have to go through your phone just to validate, the fact that you feel like he's not doing something, all of those are problems, right? And that's you again overdoing it. If you have to do that much, or you need that much attention from a guy, then that again means there is a part of yourself on the inside that needs work from you. Not the other way around. It's not he needs to keep telling you, oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. No, you need to tell yourself that you're beautiful. And regardless of whether he ever tells you that again from this day forward, you know it because you have set that standard for yourself. When you set that standard for yourself, then he will follow suit and he will begin to tell you those very things that you always have wanted to hear from him, but you failed to give to yourself. Give it to yourself first, and then he can bring it back to you. Right? That's the way that it should be working in a relationship anyway. Men should be the givers. As a woman, if you're in your feminine energy, you are the receiver. You should be receiving his compliments, receiving him paying for your dinner, receiving his text messages, his calls. Stop texting him all night. Oh my God, I love you. I want to be with you. I know you're the one, blah, blah, blah. Stop it. Stop it. He should be coming to you. And if he forgets to come to you, or you haven't heard from him from a certain period of time, or if he has a commitment, a real man will stay committed to that commitment. If he is unable to meet that, he will come to you as a man and say, hey, I am sorry. I'm not going to be able to go out tonight because of X, Y, and Z. Or I apologize. I haven't talked to you in a couple of days, or not even a couple of days because that's a problem, but I haven't talked to you in a couple of hours, or, sorry, I got really busy yesterday. I apologize. I hope you accept my apology. It's nothing personal. He will come to you and he will let you know, if he's a real man, he will let you know the truth. He will respect your time, right? And you're not going to have to seek validation, attention, compliments, love, gifts, quality time. You're not going to have to seek it out. He's going to come to you with, I want to take you out, right? I want to do X, Y, and Z for you. Be the receiver and receive instead of giving. You should be giving back to him. Once he comes to you, he takes you out. Give back to him once you have received that. Give him a compliment himself. Right? Tell him, I really enjoyed going out with you. I'm grateful and thankful that you took me out and you gave me a great meal and we had a great time, right? Tell him that you liked receiving, right? Let him know that you've enjoyed that experience, but stop trying to give him everything because he should be giving to you, right? That is his responsibility as the man, unless you trying to be the man in a relationship. And I know you're not trying to be. Okay. So again, stop obsessing, overanalyzing, overthinking everything. Stop over romanticizing your ex and all of the good times and bypassing all of the shit that person put you through, or bypassing all of the little nitpicky things that really do matter and the reason why y'all not together anyway. Right. And then lastly, stop overdosing on validation and wanting and needing attention and affection 24/7 when you're not even giving it to yourself. Okay. So I know that's a lot. So the next thing is to stop opting into being with somebody you know is unworthy of your damn time, right? And any man that's unworthy of your time is a man that does not realize that you are the prize. You are the gift, right? And he needs to work hard as shit to be with you. That means he puts in time. That means he puts in effort. Like I said, he's paying for dates. He's planning dates. If you're constantly overdoing it and coming to him saying X, Y, and Z and trying to plan everything, what space and room does he have to step up to the occasion and show you he can be the man that you need? Because then you go ahead and you get married to him and you realize, oh, okay, he can't even plan me a birthday party, right? Or he can't even do X, Y, and Z because you do so much for him while you guys are just in a relationship, right? And you're giving him husband privileges when he's really just a boyfriend. That's a whole other video. But anyway, you want to know if he's worthy of your time. He's putting in time. He's putting in effort. And on top of that, when you're with him, you are at peace. You feel free with him. You feel an abundance of love with him. You're not overdoing it. You're not trying so hard to be, do, or have something that you want just to portray on social media so people think that y'all have a good relationship, right? That's not how it should be, right? It's just really not. And when you start to love yourself, you start to own your worth, you start to stand in your own truth, and you know your value, you know that you're the prize, then you can sit back, right? And let the men flow to you. Your magnetism as a woman will skyrocket. Your attraction, it will skyrocket. And wherever you go, people will feel that vibe. So you need to start leaning back, sit back, literally, and I mean really figuratively, not necessarily literally lean back. I mean figuratively sit back and just be, right? Because when you're regal, when you're fierce, when you're a queen, that's what you do. A queen, think of her, she just sitting on her throne. She's chilling. People are coming to her. That's going to be you, right? And that could be you if you learn to just sit back. I need you also to learn how to surrender. Surrender to, the process that is of dating, mating, and relating. Surrender to it, right? There's ups and downs to it, but surrender to it. Right? Next thing I need you to do is to forgive yourself. For if you've made any of these mistakes, we all do it. Forgive yourself and forgive those men in the past who may have hurt you. And that might include your father because he's taught you a lot about men, believe it or not, right? And then watch your magnetism skyrocket. If you focus on your own healing, find all of the places within yourself that's blocking the love and blocking that flow and that energy so it can flow. And that you can stop overdoing it and you can instead surrender into getting the love that you really deserve. Okay. Hopefully this resonated with you. Please leave me a comment below if it did.